Jeff. Sorry to drag you in.
I can't just drop everything. I'm the only one on this, you know.
Yeah, well, that's why I wanted to talk to you. I've had a complaint about your report from upstairs.
Oh.
Now, I know it's a complicated investigation, but they do need to know what's happening with it, and you don't have time to tell them because you insist on working alone, so they made a suggestion.
No, forget it. I'm not working with a partner. You know they're just going to stick me with some department lackey like Davis.
It's not Davis. Look, I'm sorry, but they want you to work with an unnecessary voiceover.
What?
Now, don't go off the deep end. It's just a narrative device to let people know what you're doing.
No, I'm not working with any kind of voiceover. If they don't understand...
I don't know why I argued with him. I knew there was no point.
Look, there's no point arguing with me. It's a done deal. Besides, it might be an unnecessary voiceover to us, but it's necessary to them.
OK, can I at least have an intelligent one? I don't want something too obvious.
You mean one of those artsy ones that never gets round?
And as he spoke, I began thinking of that summer in Copenhagen and the way memory plays tricks on you.
And how you're feeling. Is that what you want me to give you?
Exactly.
No.
He said he couldn't.
Fine. Then if you don't mind, I've got a case to get back to.
But the truth was, I didn't have anything to get back to. In the 2 weeks since Catherine walked out on me, I'd barely even thought about the case.
Shut up! OK, let me explain something to you. If you start telling people I haven't been doing my job, then pretty soon I'm going to get fired. Which means you're going to get fired too. Because I won't need an unnecessary voiceover anymore, will I?
And as I stood in front of that mirror in the cafe where I'd just been having a cup of coffee, after that meeting with my boss where he'd explained to me that I was going to have to work with an unnecessary voiceover, I realized it was true. I was in danger of talking myself out of a job.
Exactly. So listen, the only... The only thing I'm interested in right now is getting my ex-girlfriend back. So if you want to keep your job, you better start lying about what I'm doing.
I knew it was a long shot, but a few days later I decided to pay one last visit to my ex-girlfriend, my chief suspect, in the case that I'd been working on. Really, really hard.
Jeff.
Just give me 5 minutes, please.
You can't keep showing up like this. I've moved on.
Please. Listen, it's just...
But she knew what I was going to say because she was the one behind those 3 dead bodies in that warehouse in New Cross.
I miss you.
It's too late, Jeff. I needed you, and you weren't there for me.
She said it was a crime she had nothing to do with.
I can't take this.
Well, what did you expect?
Not you. It's the department. They're making me work with this voiceover. It's driving me crazy.
I told her the evidence pointed to no one else but...
Shut up for a second, will you? Sorry. It's difficult to concentrate.
I don't get it. Why are they making you work with an unnecessary voiceover?
Because they don't understand what... I didn't say it was unnecessary.
Oh, I thought... I just assumed...
When I showed up, you said you'd moved on. Moved on with who? Jesus. It's my voiceover. You've been seeing my own voiceover, haven't you?
Well, you can't really see a voiceover.
Answer the question.
All right, fine. I may not be able to see him, but... yeah, we've been spending time together.
I knew it.
Sorry, mate.
But why?
She's a tasty bag of groceries.
Not you!
He needs me. And I need him.
How can you need an unnecessary voiceover?
He just makes everything really clear.
Then you don't need me.
Jeff, I'm sorry.
You know, it's funny. I've had to carry a firearm for the last 10 years. Never even used it before.
What is that? Why would you say something like that?
I don't know. I guess if I'm not around, at least my voiceover won't be around either.
I think that was a subtle way of saying he's gonna kill himself. Yep, that was definitely a gun.
You know, it's weird. Now that we're standing by the grave, and it's a few weeks after the funeral, and we're having to explain everything out loud in this really unnatural way, it makes me realise how much I miss that voiceover.
How about Jeff?
Nah, not so much.
Me neither. I never could tell what he was up to half the time. Come on. Let's walk off into the distance.
God, it gets dark quickly these days, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does a bit.